Hi, just a couple of weeks left until Christmas, so today I'm going to make some vegan Christmas biscuits. First of all, add into your food processor 2 1/4 cups of plain flour. Not forgetting to turn your oven on at 190 degrees centigrade, 170 degrees centigrade if it's a fan oven, 375 degree Fahrenheit or gas number 5. Now it's time to add the spices. Add half teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon of mixed spice, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and just a pinch of the ground cloves. Then add half a cup of caster sugar. And then 110 grams of coconut oil. And a sprinkling of salt, just a little bit. Mix it all together until it's all mixed up. So it'll look like a very light powder, and then gradually add water until it all sticks together in a dough. I used about 3 tablespoons of water to get it to this dough-like consistency. Put some flour on a table and also on your rolling pin, and put it on your hands as well to get the dough out of the food processor and onto the flour on your table. Put some flour on top of it as well, make it into a sort of circle. I'm just going to do half at a time. So roll it out like you would pastry. And then get a cutter, and I'm going to use a star to keep with the Christmas theme, and cut out some stars. This dough that's left from having cut out stars can be used again until it's all used up, to cut out more and more stars, or whatever shape you like. When you've cut out your biscuits, put them on a baking tray with a liner. You can use baking paper, baking parchment, or you can use a reusable liner, which I find really helpful. Half of the dough easily made 12 stars. So I'm going to pop that in the oven now for 10 minutes and see what happens. So yeah, I think you could make 24 stars out of this very easily, maybe even more, or whatever shape you like. I've cut out 18 circular biscuits as well, so with the 12 stars, this mixture makes 30 biscuits altogether, not including also a little knobbly bit. Which I'm just going to use as a sample to test to make sure it's all right when it comes out the oven. So that was 10 minutes and they're just nicely browned. Any longer than that, I think they might burn on the edges. Look at that one there, little bit burnt. My camera doesn't know what to focus on. Little bit burnt on the corner there, so I think any more than 10 minutes, but every oven is different, so you'll have to gauge it, but anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes should do it. Now placing the 18 round biscuits on. Obviously it makes sense to put them all in the oven at the same time, however my oven is broken, so I'm using the little tiny top oven at the moment, so it's all happening in instalments at the moment. And here are the round ones. Again, they were in for about 10 minutes. So to decorate some of the biscuits, I'm going to use icing sugar and some sprinkles. So first of all, I'm going to add some icing sugar to a bowl, like that, and then gradually add a little drop of water at a time until I get a paste. And it's easy to put too much water in and too much icing sugar and end up with loads. Yeah, like that. I've added too much water, so I'll add a bit more icing sugar. Oh, I think that will do. It's a nice sticky paste with some of these sprinkles to make it fun. So let's go. These biscuits would be ideal to make with children. For the round biscuits, I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to dip them in some chocolate so that they're done sort of like halfway, and put them on a baking sheet so they don't stick. And then I'm going to sprinkle some ground nuts, it's hazelnut and almond, and then stick some couple of bits of cherry on. I got a mixed thing of cherry. Oh, there's a bit of nut. So for the chocolate, I used 1.5 bars of the Lidl's dark chocolate, and that did the sort of half covering of each biscuit for 18 biscuits plus the little knobbly bit.